And Susie go and plan a dinner, a date the next day, and was like, yeah, well, you know, boys.
Yeah, but I don't think
we all know
Yeah.
Susie likes to run her motherfucking mouth.
Oh, we're recording.
Yeah, I did hit record because Amber was mad that we didn't talk about basketball wives in this video. She just came in the house.
This is our intro, so don't start a conversation.
I'm not.
Susie said that, you know, she just talked too much.
Yes.
We all know that.
Wait, I gotta give my shout outs first.
Well,
This is our intro, so I want to give out.
Hey, wait,
Shout
before
out.
you...
Okay, go ahead.
Thumbs up this. Don't make me come through the computer. Now, the last video only got 1,800 likes. If y'all want to see us 2-3 times a week, y'all got to show us some love. It's free to like the thumbs up button, okay? Share it on Facebook and Twitter. Now, if y'all could go sharing around, patting the bell, who's coming to dinner video all over Facebook and Twitter, y'all need to share our video on your Facebook and Twitter too. Right, Mikhail? Thank you. Now go ahead.
Okay, I want to give out just 4 shout outs. First shout out I want to give out to Patty LaHelle. That's Patty LaHelle, PATTILAHELLE. That's the person, I think it's a female.
No, I think it's a guy, isn't it? Or maybe it is a woman.
Maybe it is a woman. I don't know, but I wish I knew what it was.
What it was.
Whatever it was, or whatever it is, I'm sorry, but I don't know if it's a guy or a man. I mean, or
Shut up.
I just know it's funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the person who's been making the videos with the Patty and Aretha arguing and Beyonce and Rihanna. Y'all seen the videos and they be going back and forth in the voiceovers and the voices be so funny and they be matching with the
words.
It just be so funny. Like, you got to check that person, the videos out. Also follow them on Twitter. I hope they don't be mad, but I really don't know if it's a guy or female. I just, I don't know. I also want to give out a shout out to Kingsley. At Kingsley, that's KINGSLEYYY. That's
Shout out
3
to
Ys.
Kingsley.
Shout out to Kingsley. Kingsley has his own YouTube page. It's Kingsley Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
He has his own YouTube. The reason why I'm giving him a shout out is because Kingsley saw a video on YouTube of this girl who started naming all these people that she would have sex with. And so Kingsley usually doesn't do video responses, but he decided to do a video response to that female's video. And so he made a video of his own of the people that he would fuck. And he included yours truly in that video. Booey! But I just thought it was so cute. I was like, I just like, oh my god. So shout out to Kingsley. I thought that was very nice of him. Especially since I'm a big fan of his videos. So, it's always, it's cool to, find, you're a fan of somebody and then they want to fuck you. Okay? Sorry, Kevin.
You know who I saw
No. I told you don't talk during our intro. I want to give another shout out to Pretty Boy _Oren. That's PRETTY boy BOI _Oren OREN. He's from South Jersey, but he lives in Newark, New Jersey. He's following me on Twitter, so make sure y'all hit him up. And I also want to give a shout out to my friend Young Capital. I gave him a shout out in one of our past videos, but I was talking to him on the phone yesterday, and he is hilarious. And this is an insider, but I'm still waiting for you to get your heart broken. He'll know what I'm talking about, and he's probably laughing too. Now go ahead, Amber. Say what you have to say.
Remember the boy that we had?
This is gonna be a long intro.
No, remember the boy that we had saw, and you was like, "You don't remember me? I met you in Pizza Hut and yada yada yada." Was y'all in the Pizza Hut or something like that?
He said that to me.
Yeah, I had saw him.
But I really didn't remember him.
No, I saw him the other day. That's what I saw him. What's his name, Kevin?
Who? The guy that. Well,
Marcus.
First, wait a minute.
His name Marcus.
You stopped us to tell us that story.
Yeah.
Where am I know him from?
The guy that was outside the Rihanna concert who stopped us and was like,
Oh, that's the one that don't like me.
Smart.
That's the one that threatened to
He
beat
don't like
me up
you?
if he see me with brown skin.
No, that's the one that's light skinned. He was Puerto Rican.
He looked like he was mixed. He was drunk. Remember? He don't remember. He probably don't remember.
Wait a minute, the one that went to the show with us?
No, he didn't go with us. Amber, this guy probably don't even know what kind of draws he got on.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Roll the credits, okay?
No, not even rolling the credits. Before we roll the credits, don't try it, bitch. Before we roll the
See,
credits.
this is why you shouldn't drink.
Before we roll the credits, I don't have to remember everybody.
Well, he remembered you, and y'all had a fucking 10-minute conversation. A whole conversation.
He was like Puerto Rican and he had like a
He was a
mohawk.
nice looking guy and he was smoking a cigarette. This was after the concert. And he said to me, he was like, oh, I remember I met you at Pizza Hut, and I didn't remember.
But wait, we
You
talked
said
about.
his name.
And
We
you
talked
still.
about. Wait, mind you,
You did say his name because he was shocked that Kevin
Martin.
Martin.
Martin. That's his name.
Because when you watched that, he was like, Martin.
That's it. I'm like, who the fuck is Marcus? But it is a Marcus that
Don't
threatened to
lose
beat
that.
me up though. But
I think that's talking about my friend Marcus.
I don't know. What's his Twitter? No, we going too much into
Yeah.
it. We'll talk about it after the camera. But we have to give a special shout out to the person that's going to be in the next intro, which is about to come up. Frank and Keith.
Oh my God, I
Frankie.
was about to say Frank Gatson. I was like, how'd you get him? How did you get him? That's what I thought you was going to say.
No. Keisha Cole's mom, Frankie. I don't remember her last name.
Y'all got her?
Yes, we got
Can you see
Frankie.
the video where she gave us the shout out?
Frankie is about to give an intro for the Scorpion show.
Holla!
And she's on a campaign to come on. So holla at your girl. It's going to be a cold 10, man down situation. Could you just picture Frankie and Corey in one video together?
Oh,
Couldn't you just...
I need you to stop.
God.
Look at what Nietzsche just said when I said walked in on Kevin and Mikhail.
You need to not be so voicey today. You need to not be so voicey today.
Tried to.
You trying, huh?
So yeah, so anyway, on to Miss Frankie.
On to
Miss Frankie.
Corey and Frankie in one video. That would be clad fucking sick.
What's up, everybody? I'm chilling with my godmama,
Holla!
Miss Frankie, the one and only. Listen, she wanted to send a huge shout out to Michael and Kevin from the Scorpion Show, the #1 show on YouTube.
Shout out to Michael and Kevin from the Scorpio Show. The #1 show on YouTube, but it'll be the #1 show in history when I come through.
That's what's up.
Deuces.
Deuces. Holla at my girl Frankie, the Scorpion Show. We love y'all.
Deuces.
So, okay. How many minutes do we have left?
40 minutes, but it stops at 23 minutes. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. Y'all been waiting a week. I'm sorry, I had to go out to Vegas. I decided to take one more summer trip before the summer is over. And the next one is Dominican Republic, but this trip I had to take one more trip because I'm not going on no more trips this year, not unless someone else is paying for those trips. So otherwise, I will be in Philadelphia, not unless I have to go to New York a couple times back and forth, So I went and I had a good time, and I enjoyed it. And my favorite show that I went to was Celine Dion, and again she had a Diva 2 moment when she met with one of the fans that was in the audience, and she is serious about her motherfucking time. Like, when she calls you, get up there, say what you gotta say, and sit the hell down, or she will read you in a polite way.
And
I
what did she
know
do?
she was like, oh girl, she's like, I started 4 minutes late, but girl, you're gonna make me 10 minutes late and then the show. Like, what else? Like, the girl was like, oh my god, I had so many stories. Oh, here we go with another story, blah blah blah. Celine is funny as shit, but she was fucking serious, bitch. She wanted to do her show and get the fuck out of here. But it was fun. She sang again live. I don't want to give the show away. It was just really, really good. And if I get a chance to go back to Vegas and she's there, I'm definitely going to go see Celine. And shout out to Anthony, who made my trip very, very more fun, because I had a club partner and he drove me all around to the clubs and we drank, had a good time. We had so much fun. Shout out to Anthony. Hey, now I'm recording the video.
I don't live here.
All that screaming better stop.
I don't live here.
So Anthony was just really, really nice. And, just shout out to Anthony. And hopefully you get to come out to the the East Coast. You can hang out with us one day. And again, thank you so much, because you didn't have to do that, drive me all around and stuff. You didn't have to, and you did. Thank you.
And he didn't charge you for gas?
No, I treated him to the Cheesecake Factory. The night before I left.
Gas is high. You talking about cheesecake?
Okay, but he ain't asking no motherfucking cash.
I would have.
No, he didn't. But he didn't. He didn't ask for no cash.
And you didn't offer it.
He was just happy.
He didn't ask for
he
cash.
was happy
He
to
asked for ass.
be. He was. He was happy to be with the Scorpion.
You see, he denied it.
Yes, he was happy to be with the Scorpion. That's all I'm gonna say. We had a fun time. Oh, let me tell you.
Oh, he was happy to be with the stuff. Don't make me throw up my
Let me tell you, no. Let me tell you how I had to get this Sierra stand together outside.
Oh my God! All we in Vegas.
All the way in Vegas. I said, now why are we talking about Sierra while we in Vegas? I said, are you serious? There are other things to talk about. I said, you must really work for her. First of all, he told me he's from LA. And then when he said, stop talking about Sierra, I said, oh, you must really work for her. Because nobody take the time out their day to stop me and tell me stop talking about some damn Sierra. And I said, when is the last time we even talked about her?
Sierra.
Like, she doesn't have anything going on that I know of.
He must have been referring to one of our old videos.
He's like, but you used to love Sierra, and now you just turn your back on her. And I said, would you still support someone that blocked you on Twitter when you buy their music and you just telling them the truth? Would you still do that? If I was disrespectful to you in public, would you still watch the Scorpion show? I wouldn't if I was disrespectful to me. So, then it turned into like it was a Scorpion show because it was me, Anthony, Ty, Ty, that be doing the Beyonce dances.
Yeah. Oh, you met up with him?
Yeah, he was in the club. He met me at the club.
What is the matter with you? I told you the next time somebody comes up to you to tell them they need to go have several seats. I'm not here for all that arguing about celebrities, especially Sierra. You need to start telling them because I had to get my aunt together at our cookout.
Yes, I know.
She tried me, telling me, I think Beyonce's bleaching her skin. I said, Wanda, I love you to death, but I get paid to talk about Beyonce on YouTube, not at family functions.
Now that's
okay. Don't do and guess what she did? Mum's the word. Okay. Mums was the word after I said that.
But see, I can't do people like that. Because first of all, oh my God, I'm already a bitch when I respond to people on Twitter or YouTube and curse them out. I'm already a bitch then. How can you do that? These are your fans. Oh, don't let me do that in public.
She wasn't a fan. She was an aunt. She wasn't. She tried me and my girl. Oh, I think she's bleaching her skin. Oh, I don't get paid to talk about her at this barbecue, right? Okay.
That was a mess, but it was a fun. It was a fun time. But like I said, girl, tell Sierra to stop sitting on Sunset Boulevard with Kim Kardashian, okay? Get her ass on the stage. You told me he tried to read Janet, but bitch, she on stage. And speaking of Janet, we're going to go see her on Monday night. So there will be no new video on Monday. We'll be back that Tuesday because we're gonna go see Janet, have a good time at the concert, and it will be Mikkel's first Janet Jackson concert. So I hope he has a good time. I mean, he had a good time at a Rihanna concert.
I did.
So he better have a good time with the Janet stands.
But I heard Rihanna.
That's a read. I detect a little shade. I did.
I'm just saying I heard Rihanna. I heard her. I was all the way in the back of the arena, and I still heard Rihanna. See, I don't know where our seats are at in the game. I hope they're close enough so I can hear.
We are technically 8th row, so if you still can't hear Janet, then something is wrong with you. But he's trying it.
No,
not today.
Hey, girl.
Not today.
Not today.
We're gonna have a great time.
A great time.
So I really don't know what happened over the weekend, except for Anthony telling me that Mikkel was going off on Fantasia. And I said, but why is he going off on Fantasia? He was like, because she announced that she was pregnant.
But I said that a month ago when I came. Do you remember that a month ago when I came here and said I saw those pictures of her on the beach? And everybody said, oh, no, she's not pregnant.
Media takeout.
She's just playing that role from Mahalia Jackson, which has been over with.
Did she do the movie already?
I think she did.
Oh, I didn't know she did the movie already.
Look, go ahead.
No matter, but I'm like, why has Mikkel, why would he do that? So the next morning, after I was drinking and stuff, I seen Mikkel's tweets. So I subtweeted all up and down my timeline about Mikkel going in on Fantasia.
Mind you, I didn't catch it out one subtweet. You really? What did you say? I didn't catch out one of them.
I subtweeted you down. I said, how dare you try to talk about somebody, first of all, I said, hold up, let me get this together.
Get it together.
I said, how dare you come at somebody from where they performing at? It doesn't matter where they performing at. If they said that they want to announce they're pregnant, then God said it was her time to announce when she was pregnant.
First of all,
and then I said, I don't care if it's at a parking lot, a charity event. I don't care if it's at Walmart. Wherever you performing at on that stage, you're supposed to perform with your heart. and touch somebody,
Are
no
you-
matter where you perform.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Because I'm getting ready to read
So
you
then,
and Fanny.
so then I'm like, but who are you to judge? Who are you to judge?
You said all this about me on Twitter, and I
Not
didn't
just
catch
you,
it.
just everybody.
I didn't even
I
catch
said,
it. That just goes to show I don't pay attention to the speech.
who are you to judge somebody on who they get back with? I mean, no matter what, we all disagree with what Fantasia is doing, but then again, that's her life. So if she want to go and do what she want to do, let her do that.
No.
And that's between her
Let me
and
tell you
God.
something. Let me tell you first and foremost, I am not judging Fantasia for getting back with her with that
boyfriend,
guy.
yes.
Because let me tell you something. If one of my exes if an ex decides that they want to get back with me, and if I feel as though I want to try to make it work again, I'll get back with them. My problem is Fantasia got on the news and she got on her show and she got here and in the media last year and she cried and said, "Oh, he didn't tell me he was still married. You know, he lied to me." Then she went and she took a bottle of pills and went in her closet in her house and decided that she wanted to end her life because of this whole debacle with this guy.
And then she is.
Mind you, she had us all feeling, sorry for her because of the fact that this was, and then, some of us without common sense thought that she was telling the truth when she said that he told her that he wasn't married. But then some of us
I thought that,
with
remember,
common
wait
sense.
a minute. Remember with the Paula Cook situation? She didn't know that he was married.
No, but Fantasia said that he told her that
They were
weren't-
separated.
that they were separated, or whatever the case. Yeah, that they were separated. But come to find out, Paula Cook said no, we weren't separated. Fantasia is the cause of our separation.
But you know who won that, right? Fantasia.
Yeah, Fantasia won that. I don't know how she won it,
Because
but she won it.
they were separated at the time.
Well, whatever the
And then
case
she
may
tried
be-
to get Fantasia for her coins, ended up paying her lawyers.
But whatever the case may be, Fantasia had this whole pity party last year. She had this
Yeah, and
whole
I
pity
didn't think it was right for her
Yeah,
to be out
I didn't
there
like that.
selling the album.
But
and
see,
all
this
of
is
that.
my
You trying to
thing.
kill
Then
yourself at the
Fantasia
same
gets
time.
back, and then fine, you want to get back with this guy? Fine, get back with him. You get pregnant with him, with his baby? Fine, get pregnant with his baby. But don't get in front of this crowd at this apartment complex where you're supposed to be dedicating the apartment complex to the new tenants. Don't get in front of this crowd and then try to hold some type of sermon on how, who are y'all to judge me? God said that.
That
Girl,
was her
now
time.
you know.
That was her time to
Now
speak.
you know. I don't care what nobody says. Let me tell you something, Fantasia. I don't care what nobody says. You were trying to use your wrongfulness. You were trying to make it seem like I heard the word of God and God told me that it was okay and this, that, and the third. I'm not knocking your baby because you know what? I want you to have a beautiful, healthy baby. I have nothing against your unborn baby. I have something against you trying to use that situation about, yeah, she's pregnant.
She's like 6 months pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't live here. Yeah, she's pregnant. But I don't live here. Some of y'all been asking, where's Mama Scorpion? There she is.
Oh yeah, she's supposed to be getting married too.
Mama Scorpion's getting married. And I won't be here for the wedding. But let's go back to Fantasia. I just feel as though Fantasia, if you were going to announce it, I felt as though that was not the right place to announce it. And I also felt as though
It was her Fantasia. Fantasia, it's her testimony. If she wants
well,
to
you know, if that was her
testify,
testimony, she should have went to church to go do
she
that.
can testify.
Not in the parking
It
lot of
doesn't
an
matter.
apartment complex.
Fantasia always preaching somewhere.
I just feel as though Fantasia was trying to use.
God, guess what?
She didn't testify against anything. She said, "I'm tired of living my life for other people. I'm tired of worrying about what other people have to say." You know, she got a song called "I'm Doing Me," and it's time for her to do what the hell she wants to do and stop worrying about what Peter has to say and what Paul has to say. No, it's not what she want to do. It's stupid. If she want to be with that man, that's her life.
Okay, but can she explain the whole want to kill herself over this whole? See, people have a problem with Fantasia wanting to kill herself and then turn around. Well, she said that she didn't know he was married or whatever.
But wait a minute.
Then
Go
she
ahead.
decides to go in her closet, lock her door, whatever the case may be, and swallow a couple pills.
Are we really
Then she gets
shocked?
on TV and then she says, "Oh, because you know that's how she talks." And then she decides a year later, "Oh, by the way, y'all, guess what? I'm pregnant by that same guy that I tried to kill myself over with last year." It's like, what the? Fantasia.
I mean, who really is surprised when we seen them on our show? I mean, I knew that they were still fucking.
She never left him alone.
No.
But she fooled us like she did.
Well, maybe she didn't want to use nothing. She was in love with him.
You know
She
what?
already had
I'm gonna tell you.
abortion before.
My coworker said it best. Fantasia is not fully there.
She knew he wasn't shit from the
I
back
think
of the gate.
Tibby and Madison.
Same thing all over again.
Yes, I think if you sat down and explained to Tibby and Madison right and wrong, this, that, and the third, I think Tibby and Madison could tell you that man is using her. I mean,
But
it don't
Fantasia
take
is-
a rocket science.
Fantasia does what Fantasia.
But Fantasia, but you know what? After watching,
But she wrong on
yeah, but after watching Fantasia's behind the music or whatever the case may be, Fantasia is one of those females that she has to have a man in her life to complete her.
We discussed that.
And that's a shame because it's like, is she really standing on her own 2 feet? Like your mom said, you mean to tell me she didn't have enough common sense to use protection? You know, it's not making sense. But
Well,
then,
maybe she wanted that baby.
maybe
'cause
she did want the baby. But
he
maybe
just
she
put
wanted
it-
him, so then she decided, let me have his baby.
Well, maybe
so
he
now I can
just-
have him forever.
Maybe he just put it on her and just made her forget about everything else, and nothing else don't matter because he just giving it to her good.
I hope, you know, I
But
wish
some
nothing
girls
but
do that.
Yeah, but I wish nothing. I don't want anybody to think that I'm down on the baby. I wish nothing
No.
but the best for the baby. And like I said, but the thing is, it's like Fantasia. I just feel as though you trying to preach what you did in the past. I just thought somebody in that audience should have yelled, so why did you decide to commit suicide last year? What was that all about?
Maybe
and then
because
why
she
did you
thought
get
she
on the
was never gonna
news
be
and
with
say,
her
oh,
again.
you didn't know this and you didn't know that? Oh, he lied to me. Why would you get back with somebody who lied to you? Like, come on. You said it yourself that he lied to you. Now you get back with this man who lied to you about something so serious.
Well, look, I knew he was doing something when she had his tattoo on her body.
I don't care what
on
nobody
the
say.
chest.
Fantasia's elevator don't go upstairs.
No, it doesn't.
No, it don't.
It don't.
It
We
don't.
know that.
It's probably the doors probably don't even close.
But you know what's so weird for her to be such a ghetto girl? She's been on Oprah. Everyone loves her.
But she's only
like she
well,
is just.
correction. She's only been on Oprah because of that play.
No, it doesn't matter. But she brought.
wouldn't have been on
No, it wasn't just for the play. She was on Oprah. Wasn't she on there before that?
When?
I don't know.
You're
American
telling me?
Idol? I don't know.
Why would? When have you ever known an American Idol to go on Oprah? Maybe Ruben and Clay did, but I mean, other than that, Fantasia. I don't remember Fantasia ever being on Oprah before that. If she was, I'm sorry, but I don't ever remember that.
But I don't think nobody could do silly better than Fantasia.
Of course not. That's
and
why
plus,
that's why
it
Oprah had
fits
her.
It fits her so well because you know the dark skin thing, and then you know she's not really considered pretty, and she hasn't, you know,
Fantasia's
she's the
personal
best. This
backstory.
her personal life also. Is the
Goes
reason why she
hand in
do
hand
that.
with Celia.
But so many people wants to help her pay LaBelle, Aretha Franklin,
Can you imagine
Oprah,
what they said when they found out she-
Gladys Knight. All of them celebrities just love her. Like Fantasia got that anointing, like she just make you fucking feel it when she sang. No other singer that I could think of does that. Like of this generation,
But we all love Fantasia.
But
I
she
think-
always end up doing stupid stuff. Even though I don't agree with what she doing, I'm saying, hey, that's your goddamn life.
we all
I don't
said-
agree
But
with
I
it.
mean, it's just.
But I'm not, you know, I just felt like people was like tearing her down on Twitter.
I wasn't tearing
on
her
Sunday
down.
night.
I was making. This is.
Like,
I
no,
felt as
everybody-
though
yeah.
Fantasia took this cap and pulled it over my eyes because last year I was like, okay, you know what? I dogged her out. But then when I saw, you know, the whole suicide thing, I felt bad for her. Even though I didn't believe her. I did not believe her. But I felt bad for her. And I said, you know what? This girl's trying to get her life together. Then she comes back with you know, I don't care what none of y'all guys say. None of y'all. God said this is the time. Oh, shut up. No, somebody should have yelled at her. Oh, shut up. Because now you're making an even bigger ass out of yourself. You know, I just feel as though she has. She's made an even bigger ass out of herself. You know what I would really like? If Oprah was still on TV so she could interview both Fantasia and Antoine together.
Well,
Now
we
that
got
would
Wendy
be
Williams
an
for that one now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
That's
can't wait to hear what Wendy's got to
messy.
say.
Messy. Is Fantasia even coming back with her reality show, or is that done?
No, that's
Like, I don't
done.
know.
That's the done. But you know why it's done? Because Fantasia knew she was back with that man. That's why it's done. And see, she knew. See, you know, Fantasia ain't the brightest crayon in the box, but she is bright enough to get what you need done. Get what you need
Once
to
they
become.
might get a reality show,
Who?
Fantasia and that
No.
guy.
But
Antoine.
Fantasia's not going to do that. You know why she's not going to do that? Because she doesn't want people to criticize her. Like she said.
But she don't get criticized.
Well, yeah, but she don't want that. She don't want that type of criticism.
People gonna criticize you forever.
Can you
People
imagine
gonna
what
talk about
Aunt
you.
Rabbit said when she found out she
Oh
was
God, Aunt Bunny. She's like,
Aunt
yeah.
Bunny. I don't know why I keep saying Aunt Rabbit. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Shit. So anyway, congratulations to Fantasia
Congrats
and
fucking
good
lations.
fucking luck.
Good fucking riddance. Kelly
Rowland.
Rowlands.
Kelly
With an
Calendria Trinae Rowland.
Is that her name?
Yes.
Girl, I will
See,
stick,
she is not
I
the
will
only.
stick with Kelly fucking
See,
Rowland.
she was not the only one with a unique name in Destiny's Child.
You fucking-
Calendria, Beyonce, and Tanitra. Shout out to y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all watching and everything.
How you doing?
So, yeah, we got to get into it. We got to break it down. And the video, like, I might as well hit stop right now and then get back into it.
It's real ghetto, y'all.
Yeah. Did I hit stop? Did I hit stop? No, I didn't. So, Kelly Rowland released. Are we too far back or is that fine? Okay. Kelly Rowland released her new album, Here I Am, last week. And it sold 77,000 copies to debut at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Her highest debut yet on the chart. And I believe it's going to be number 1 on the Billboard R&B charts because no one sold more than her that week. So, congratulations to Kelly Rowland. You know, I'm really happy about it. I gave out 13 albums of Here I Am, and I have 2 more to give away. I might do it on this video. I don't know. I'll think about what's going to make me. I might do it on Twitter tonight. I don't know. But the reason why I was giving them away is because I was given a gift card. And I said, well, instead of me just, you know, doing it on me, I'm going to just use it on y'all and give y'all Kelly's album because I'm really supportive of her. And I just want to see her succeed really, really well. And, you know, she is, to me, she's doing, so far, she's doing okay. 77,000 was not the number that I would have liked to debut at. I thought it was going to be at least 100K. At least 100K because, you know, Motivation was number 1 for 7 weeks. But, you know, when I was, you know, going on Twitter, tweeting about the album, a lot of people tweeted me, you know, some mean, negative stuff. And what's so sad is that I noticed that a lot of them had Beyonce in their Twitter name or Beyonce as a default picture. Fuck Kelly, I'm not buying it. B's number 1 all day. But what I don't understand is how can you down someone that's been in a group with Beyonce, and Kelly has never ever degraded Beyonce, talked negative about Beyonce. She's always been positive. And it's like, where is this animosity coming from? You guys are acting like Kelly got on the song and dissed Beyonce like Carrie Hilson did. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, where's the support? Like, you see Beyonce going to Kelly's album party, and it's just like, oh, Beyonce's the best, F her. And it's to me, it's the kids. And I'm like, oh my God, like, y'all just going in for no reason. And it just needs to stop. It's fucking stupid. Like, that girl, to me, she must have very, very low self-esteem dealing with those days in Destiny's Child where, you know, not Destiny's Child, and her solo, Kelly Rowland, where her solo career wasn't so hot, she wasn't selling as much, she didn't really have like a big major hit. Like, she's just now having all of this happen for her. So her self-esteem has to be very, very high. And for people to just break her down for no reason, like, that's effed up. That, to me, that's really, really messed up. And some people might say 77,000 is not great because it's less than the numbers of Miss Kelly. But to me, in an era where it's way different from 4 years ago, the last time she released her album, where, like, you can just instantly download an album, you don't have to go out and buy it. People really don't buy music like that anymore. So to sell only 6,000 copies less than what the previous album did, to me, that's still great. She can't get on a lot of TV shows because a lot of them are in reruns. So to me, when the new fall shit start and the new song come out, she needs to be performing those songs. Like, she barely performed Motivation. I only seen 2 Motivation performances. BET Awards and Jay Leno. But during that whole time before they went into the end of the season, she could have been performing that song everywhere. And I ain't see her perform it nowhere. Not even 106 in Park, which she did an interview. But I don't know what else to say, but it's just sad.
Can I just say something? I agree with you with the whole that. I mean, I don't pay attention to those people who do that because, like, it's kids who do that. And I don't pay attention to that because Beyonce and Kelly are friends, they're sisters. They don't do that to each other, so their fans shouldn't do that. So I don't get into that. I just don't. Now, the part that you said about in an era now where people don't buy music like that. Okay, I can agree with you to a certain extent. Because, you know, it's like, it's almost as if, okay, yeah, people don't buy music like they did a few years ago, but people are still buying music, especially when you have people like Lady Gaga selling 1 million, Taylor Swift selling 1 million, you know, Alicia Keys doing high numbers with 700,000 or whatever. I mean, people are still buying music. And I think that, you know, a lot of people kind of, I'm only going to say my girl because you brought my girl up. A lot of people kind of, they down my girl when she only sold 300,000 because, you know, they expected her to sell more. But I didn't hear people saying then that, oh, well, people don't really buy music like that no more. So, you know, I heard people saying, oh, well, she's Beyonce, so she should be selling more, or whatever the case may be. I didn't hear people use that excuse, well, people don't really buy music no more. I understand what you're saying because I personally, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I didn't expect Kelly to do that well. Why I didn't expect her to do that well? Because I didn't expect her fans to go out there and buy it like they said they would. I'm just be honest with you. Because a lot of her fans, Kelly don't have too many diehard fans like you or like Trevor from Twitter. You know, she just don't. She got I think a lot of her fans, I'm going to just be honest with you. I think a lot of her fans, some of them are people who just dislike other artists and other members of Destiny's Child. So they do all that talking, and when it comes time to actually put their money where their mouth is, they decide, well, I'm not going to.
Well, it's not even that.
But no, I'm just saying that's how I feel, because I kept saying to myself, I just can't see people going out and buying an album where we only had one single played over and over and over and over and over and over and over again on the radio until the album came out. You know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't see people being that enthusiastic to buy an album that all we heard was just that one single.
But can you just imagine if Kelly had this same, like, Kelly promo this year was better than what it was 4 years ago.
Yes.
If she had gone into that same, if she had that same promotion 4 years ago, she would have sold more than 86,000.
Yeah, she would have sold more.
Now, another thing is, a lot of Kelly, I notice with a lot of things when people say about Kelly is, no one has faith in her. And the reason why they don't have that faith in her is because, remember, she was with Matthew for 10 years by herself. She was, as a solo artist, she was with him for 10 years. When you're not being as pushed like someone else in your group was, like Beyonce, and we don't see your face like that, people don't know who you are. I could put Kelly's face on that TV. My mom wouldn't know who she is. I could put Michelle's face on that TV. She wouldn't know who she is. I could put my nieces on there. They wouldn't know who she is. It's all about getting that face out there, you know, being recognizable, that people know who you are. So that way people say, oh, Kelly album out? Oh, let me go out and get that. So it's not a lot of people that's going to go run to the store to go get it because they're like, oh, that's just Kelly Rowland. But bitch, she was in a group, Destiny's Child, and she should have been put, her and Michelle should have been pushed like they were from Destiny's Child and not just that one person. That one person. So it's harder. Like, people think that, oh, well, just because she not with Matthew no more, you can't use Matthew as an excuse. Yes, you can. Kelly has to build herself up. Her team, they all have to repackage her. They all have to rebuild her. That's why she had to come out with that urban CD. The pop people wasn't supporting her here. I don't know why. So she had to go that urban route. Now, when she come out with the European CD, I think that's going to be the real CD where that showcases that I want to be a dance pop star. This is what I really want to do. Over here, I think she's just catering to the U.S. with this album. I just think she is, but it's still good music. And if you listen to it, and a lot of people been tweeting me, you know, I wasn't giving her a chance, but I seen your review, I bought the album, and it's really, really good. Because the album is really, really good. But a lot of people are not giving her a chance. She had that one song. She got a new song out that is still no new video. And I don't know if it's on the radio. I don't know how hard she's pushing it. But instead of doing motivation, I would have performed Lay It On Me on Jay Leno. Because it's time to get off that motivation train. It's time to get off that train.
Let me just say this. Now, I agree with everything you just said, but I feel as though, first of all, I don't have any problem with Kelly Rowland. But I think I'm going to speak to the folks out there where you say, you know, Kelly has to build herself up. I think a lot of people probably who don't go out and buy her stuff, like you said, it's not that her stuff is bad. It's just that some people may look at it and say, well, damn, because the week before her album came out, when we did a video, you said Kelly Rowland album comes out this, that, and the third. And I looked at you and I said, really? Because I didn't even realize it. But I think a lot of people are looking at it and say, well, damn, Kelly, if Kelly don't even have faith in herself, how the hell am I going to have faith in her? I didn't know her album was coming out because I don't see her nowhere. So how the hell am I supposed to go buy an album that I don't even know is coming out? You see what I'm saying? So it's not that she has bad music. It's just that some people probably look at her and say, well, damn, I don't see her like that now that she's not with Matthew or whatever the case may be, and she has this whole new team. You would think that things would be a little bit different, but it almost seems as though she's still with Matthew.
But she's
not doing the stuff that you expect her to do now that she's not with Matthew. Like you said, why would she go on Jay Leno and perform Motivation?
It was a hot performance, but girl.
Yeah, it was a hot performance, but why do that?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Lay it on me.
Do Lay It On Me. Now that that's on the radio and people like the song and the album's out, why would you go on there and take one step back when you should be taking 2 steps forward? It doesn't make sense. So it's like, I understand your love for Kelly Rowland. I love the fact that you love her. But you gotta give some type of critique and say, Kelly, you're not pushing yourself the way you should be.
Oh, well, excuse me, I know I am.
But I'm saying because in order for people to go out there, and in order for her to do the numbers that she did when Miss Kelly came out, because it doesn't make sense that this album sold less than Miss Kelly when this album had more promotion than Miss Kelly.
But we're still in a different era. Those 4 years, Kelly Rowland ain't really come back into the urban scene until Motivation.
But I feel
she tried it with Grown Woman, with Grown Woman. Okay, it didn't do well. I like that song. It didn't do well. So when she came out with Motivation, okay. Now, girl, we didn't see no performances. I don't know who was in charge of that, but, you know, Wendy Williams was on, Ellen was on. All them shows were still on TV. They'll be back in September.
Hell,
but
Monique.
she's going to be, yeah, but Kelly got so much on her plate. She's flying overseas here and there. She got X Factor auditions to do. And then she got the show coming up with it starting in September. I don't know how the hell she's going to be promoting over here.
Maybe you can answer this question to someone, say, like me. Or someone who thinks like me, who's kind of confused. Because if she has all this stuff, all these prior engagements, then why not halt and stop what you're doing?
It's too much to keep stopping. Like, she had to put that album out. Nobody.
Well, something has to be put on the back burner. You know why something has to be put on the back burner? Because if she continues to go the route that she's doing now, where I can kind of slide, because of course I was in Destiny's Child, so I can kind of get away and slide. It ain't.
She can't rely on that star power.
She can't rely on that star power
because Beyonce has gained so many new fans
with this past album.
No, not even just the past album. Just as a solo star, 8 years ago, these teenagers on Twitter, they don't really know shit about Destiny's Child. No, they don't know the songs. They don't know nothing.
They just know about Destiny's Child
that Beyonce
because of Beyonce. Okay. That's why you hear a lot of them say Beyonce was Destiny's Child, because they don't know too much about Destiny's Child. You got to think about it.
It's gonna be
when Destiny's Child came out. When Destiny's Child came out, me and you were young.
Yes.
So we grew up with Destiny's Child. So a lot of these teenagers now on Twitter and Facebook, they don't know too much about Destiny. They only know through Destiny's Child, through Beyonce and the old clips. But we know Destiny's Child because we can remember when LaToya and Latavia was in the group. We can remember when LaToya and Latavia left the group. We are kind of old, but we can remember that.
That was when the internet was starting to get real big.
That's when the internet just started. And I mean, they bashed the hell out of Beyonce and her father. Okay?
The apple don't fall too far from the tree.
I don't know what that means, but don't do it. Don't fucking do it, okay?
But that's all I'm saying. But anyway, Kelly girl, she got to get it together.
You got to get it together.
She got to get it together.
Okay? And if you think that I ain't going to ask you those questions when you come on the show, you better think again.
You know what I don't like?
If you're going to come on this show.
Why is Kelly on CeeLo Green interviewing CeeLo? And it's not CeeLo interviewing Kelly.
Where?
On his show, Talking to Strangers. You ever watch his show?
Wait a fucking minute.
You didn't know CeeLo had his own show?
Nah.
Yeah, CeeLo, it be
on what channel?
Fuse.
Who? Fuse Network.
Ain't that a porno website?
No.
I thought it was.
Anyway, CeeLo interviews guests. He's interviewed Carrie Hilson. He's interviewed. Oh, I can't remember. But what they do is he interview them, then they sing, and then they go back into the interviewing, and I think they sing again.
So it's a cute little show.
Yeah, but Kelly is sitting there interviewing CeeLo, and CeeLo does his song, and then she interviews him again
On his show.
On his show.
See,
Where-
that's the stuff I'm talking about,
in the
Kevin.
same week the album is out. I went off on Twitter. Shout out to Ty. Ty said that he did interview her, but I want to know where's the interview because I
Who's
don't see
Ty?
any clips. Ty Cherry, you know, he used to work with,
That name sounds so familiar.
and he has a website, abclear.com, so y'all could check that out too. But he used to work for Music World Entertainment, but he doesn't work there anymore. So I think he's doing his own thing, and he's working with Tiffany Evans too.
Oh well, big
So
up.
he's
But see,
doing his own thing.
that's part of the point that I was trying to make. Stuff like that. Like if you know that you have an album coming out, why would you agree to interview the host on his show when you should be the one being interviewed so then you can promote your album? I mean that's what I
Some
mean.
stuff
Where some people
not
probably
making
look and
sense.
say, how can we have faith in that when that doesn't even have faith in that? You know what I mean?
Kelly, I know you seen the tweets. I know your ass in the DMs. Come here.
Come here.
Like in Bill Cosby.
I'm telling you,
Come
Kevin,
here.
I don't care what nobody says. If she'd have came on the show before that album came out, she would have had at least 90,000 in the first week. I'm gonna just say that because we're that big. I don't want to toot my own damn horn, but beat the fuck beat. I'm serious. So all jokes aside, I don't want to toot
This
my
is,
horn.
I told.
But our show is probably one of the biggest YouTube. I mean, there's other shows on YouTube.
If Lady Gaga can say yes, nobody else can say no.
Oh.
That's all I can say. That's all I got to say.
Okay. Well, get me the fuck started, Beyonce.
And then, wait, that Sierra fan had the nerve to say Beyonce would never come on the Scorpion show.
We're gonna
Because
prove that
we're
Sierra-
too much like Charlemagne.
But we're going to prove that Beyonce, that
Yes.
Sierra fan wrong. Beyonce may not come on this show while we're sitting in this goddamn dining room.
Okay.
But mark my mother.
She only been to North Philly one time, I think.
If she can come to North Philly, she can come on the score. But I don't even care. She may not come on while we're in this house, but mark my word, she will be on the score. Even if it's for 2 motherfucking minutes. We're going to have her on the Scorpion show.
Yeah. So I hope that y'all really go out and buy Kelly's album or at least listen to it. You know, like I still don't understand like why people being so mean. It's not like she like, I'm the shit up in this bitch. I run this. Who are they? No. She's such a sweetheart. I remember when I met her in Atlanta and Dondria was performing, and she was like, I'm not going to take pictures. I'm not signing autographs, you know. I had that much. She had respect for Dondria. She's not going to do that while she's performing. Like, she's a sweetheart.
She wanted to wait until Dondria was finished.
I don't get it.
What was I about to say? Media takeout. I still don't understand it, but it's there. Had this post today where they said,
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
it
wait.
ironic?
I'm sorry. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
go ahead.
Congratulations to Kelly on being with Sean John, the new face of his perfume too.
woohoo!
Empress, you better fucking do it. Go ahead.
Media takeout had this post today saying, isn't it funny that now that Beyonce's album is flopping and Kelly's getting recognition, it's funny how now Beyonce wants to be all friends with Kelly. And I was like,
Dear Media Takeout.
Media takeout.
Dear Media Takeout.
First of all, dear Media takeout, when did they ever stop being friends? That's the first question. I need somebody to answer that question. When did they ever stop being friends? I need you to answer that question. And then once you can answer that question, then we can go on to the next question. But I just need you to answer that question. When did they ever stop being friends? I don't remember that. Do you remember that?
They all still talk,
They're all still friends.
and they are still.
And Kelly is going to be in Beyonce's new party video.
Yes.
For those of y'all that didn't see, Michelle's not going to be in it, or at least maybe she's
Michelle
just not
said,
there.
Bye, girl. Fly,
I don't think.
girl.
Maybe she is going to be in. Maybe she just wasn't in that scene yesterday. I
Oh,
don't know.
and they better not put her on no TV like Jenna did Kaya, okay? Because I would read for days.
Well, who? Them or Michelle?
I'll read Michelle for agreeing to it. I'm going to be here by a satellite. Ah, girl, I I would dial her phone number so fast. Anyway, girl, Kelly, you got time to be on Beyonce's video set. Your ass need to be making a video for Leia on me.
Okay.
Like, come on, stop playing. Even if you got to do a video in the UK somewhere, come on.
Even if you gotta do a video under the fucking sea.
Yes.
Just make one. Make one. Scuba diving. Just make a damn video. Damn.
They need to get it together.
Even if you
She
gotta
got
make a
a lot
video
on
in
her
this
plate.
damn dining room at this brown fucking wicker
Yeah,
table.
she
whatever
wouldn't come
it is.
here. She got too much on her plate, I think. A little bit too much. Just a little bit. But you know,
That's
she
why I
doing
said
it.
she needs to.
At least she's doing something. Shit, because she could be sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah.
But she's doing something. But
Shout out to Kelly Rowland.
yes. Now, what you were saying about the thing?
I was gonna go. Well, I don't know, but I already said what I need to say about media takeout.
Oh yeah. Okay, but you were talking about
No, let's go to the next
Okay,
topic,
go
which
ahead.
is Watch the Throne.
yes, and then we got 4 minutes. So, Watch the Throne is coming out on what's the day?
Today's the 3rd,
The 3rd. It's coming out on
The 8th.
next week.
right? Or the 11th.
Yeah, next week.
It's coming out next week.
Next Tuesday online, and then it will go into stores on the 12th, which does not make sense to me. But that's the way they're doing it. I heard Otis is okay, but other than that, I want to just keep listening to.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't heard any other tracks from the album, which is pretty good because it didn't leak yet. But I do know that they work with a lot of people. Beyonce's on the album. Then they work with Lenny
I think
Kravitz.
Bruno Mars is on it too, I think.
I didn't see his name in the track
Oh.
listing because that was the same song that they said him and Beyonce was on.
Oh, okay.
So maybe Beyonce there's only room for enough for one
One
big.
queen.
Okay, one king.
One queen. Beyonce said there's only room for one queen, and Bruno, you are not it, okay?
So yeah, so the tickets for the show goes on sale this Monday. And the ticket price ranges from $60 to $250, which are very, very reasonable to me.
To me
but-
too.
Yeah, they are, but you know, a lot of the, even on the sides is $250. Now that's the only thing that I had a problem with. I guess because they close to the stage or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But $250, come on. At
But
least
you know what?
100 and something.
But you know what? I still gotta give it. I can't complain about that. You know why? Because you're getting Jay-Z and Kanye West, two of the biggest rappers in the world, if not the two biggest rappers in the world, and you're getting the two of them
We need to
during
go.
one show. I am going. You're getting two of them at one show. I mean, and a lot of people were complaining about the prices. I was like, $250 for a Jay-Z and Kanye West concert is not expensive at all, okay? I paid $430 for front row at Beyonce's concert, okay? And then there were some who paid $1,000 to meet her. And you call $250 expensive? I don't think so. But yet you're willing to pay $3-something to go see Rihanna?
Who paid $3-something? Rihanna wanted $3-something?
Wasn't her meet and greet like over $300?
I didn't know it was that much.
What was her meet and greet?
I don't know. I didn't look at those prices.
I don't care if her meet and greet was $100. I still
Only paid $100. Look, I was $100, and Rihanna was sitting right in front of me singing one of them damn songs.
On
the
that
side,
stool.
Hate That I Love You.
on that stool.
Yep.
Yeah.
For $100, seeing her up close in person.
Up close and fucking
They
personal.
had a good time.
And had a good time.
So, oh yeah, I did take that video down when I was drunk. And that was.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to see it.
Woo. I mean, it was fun and jokes, but then I said, no, I don't want to get a phone call.
You can just imagine how me and Amber was standing there. We were just like, oh my God.
It was a hot mess.
Very hot mess. I think you should reevaluate the next time you go to a concert. Drink, but drink in moderation.
No.
Don't drink to the point where you're coming out going, oh, because we were like,
That liquor had me on something else. But it was a fun time. Nobody got hurt. You know, it was just all fun and games. And the camera is about to stop. So thank you guys for watching.
oh wait, I didn't give my shout outs.
Oh, well, the camera about to stop.